All right, here with Coach Bart Williams, Bath County High School. Coach, last time we talked was right around Christmas break. Seemed like the team was definitely going in the right direction. There's been ups and downs, and it seems like right now is a little more ups.
Yeah, I think if you look around any teams in the state of Kentucky, especially in the 15th region, 16th region, even the 10th region, 11th region, teams are up and down. You look at teams and you look down their schedule and you think, wow, they're playing pretty good basketball, and you got that one game that's kind of a head scratcher, and you're just kind of wondering what happened. I think everybody's going through that right now at all levels of basketball, especially, and it's the same for us. We have played really good basketball, won 3 out of 4, and the game we didn't really play well in was Morgan County here at home in the All-A, and probably the biggest game of all 4 of those. But we continue to improve. We continue to do the little things better each game, and I think our main focus since Christmas has been on the defensive end, and I think we're definitely getting better. We're doing a good job kind of getting the tempo in our favor. Sometimes it might be a little faster, sometimes it might be a little slower, but we're doing a good job of changing defenses, I think, and kind of getting teams to adapt to what we're doing. I think a good example of that was at East Carter. I think the whole game they kind of controlled the tempo, very low scoring. I think we came out in the second half and really got ourselves in a position to get back and win the ball game, which we did. I think if we continue to get better and focus on the defensive end, it'll create easier baskets for us, and that's an area we've struggled. When we play bad, usually we struggle to get out of the 50s or 60s, and I think good things happen if we can creep towards the 70s or even the 80s.
It seems like every game, every night is an absolute barn burner. How you take it every night? That's really what you're getting better for. These games are practice games for the district tournament, and that's what you want. You want to play good, close games, and that's exactly what we've played, with the exception of maybe 1, maybe 2 games. We've been in every game with a chance to win every game, whether it be 1 possession or 2 possessions at most, and that makes you better. That makes you better for tournament time, and that's what we're working towards, and that's what's given us the experience and getting some of these kids that haven't played in these type of games this time of year, and that's just you can't simulate that in practice. Would you ever thought by this time of year you'd be road warriors instead of a team that plays really well at home? It seems like it's just the opposite.
Yeah, we have struggled here at home, and I think that's probably, you can relate that back to the last few years. I think teams are accustomed to coming in here and getting in their comfort zone and kind of pushing us around a little bit. And I think teams are coming here still, they're comfortable, and they like playing here because it's usually been easy street for them. So hopefully we're getting out of that. It's not like anybody's coming in here and pushing us around, with the exception of Round County. Everybody that's coming here this year, it's been a dogfight, and I think it'll continue to be that way. But you're right, you don't want people to come in here and win on your home floor, and we are playing much better on the road. And I don't know, maybe we can drive around and bring the kids back to our home games and see if that'll help. So.
District 61st, it's pretty well set. Looks like Round, Menifee, and then of course Bath and Fleming. Beat Fleming twice, and they're struggling, but they're just so talented.
Yeah, Fleming's one of the top 3 to 5 most talented teams in the region when they're healthy. And we've played them 3 times. We beat them twice. They beat us once, and we've yet to play them at full strength. And that's kind of the scary part. That's kind of the question mark going into that district game is, are they going to be healthy? I'm sure they're going to get back to their full strength of their lineup, and when that happens, they're really, really good. When Ham is in and Alexander's in, along with the 2 guards that can play, and their 5th and 6th guys are good role players and they understand their role. And Coach Taylor does a great job with them, and he's just now, it's his first year there, and he's just now getting his system in, and he's played all year without his best hand. So he's I look for them to get rolling here as we move towards February, and it's going to be a dogfight no matter what. But Round's clearly the class of our district, one of the best teams in the region. Coach Stacker's doing a great job and got them playing at a very high level. They're obviously the favorite, and like I said, I think the game that everybody will probably want to see is us and Fleming, and we're looking forward to it, and hopefully we can use these last 8, 9, 10 games to get ready for them.
I was looking at the past seasons. It's the earliest a Bath County team has had 9 wins in probably 4 or 5 years. Mm-hmm. And some of the things this team is doing, do you think the players realize it and kind of strive for more?
I don't know. We've just been trying to focus on one game at a time. Not really been counting wins. I think, as coaches, you sit down probably before the year starts and you have in your mind what's a nice level or a nice goal that you think you can win, and it really doesn't mean a whole lot. Obviously for me, and I'm like any other coach, I'd like to have the best record possible. It's all about winning. I think it'd be a great season here if we can creep towards 14, 15, 16 wins. It's going to be tough because our schedule gets a lot tougher here down the stretch. But if we can push towards 13, 14, 15 wins and get to the regional tournament, that's a very successful year here, considering how we've struggled here the last few years. And one of the hardest things to do is to learn how to win again. And these kids, these seniors especially, have been beat down pretty good. And a lot of the games, even last summer into this season, it could go either way, and we've sometimes not found a way to win those games. And I think the win at East Carter was huge for us because we fought hard and battled back and found a way to win it. And games like that are going to make us grow up quick and kind of gives us that winning environment. And I think we'll feed off that. And as we head down the stretch here, I think you'll see us winning some of those close games.
Notice, how today's times a lot of fans are kind of dwindling at games. It doesn't seem like that for the Wildcats, does it?
No, we've had great crowds here. We've had pretty good crowds on the road. Had a great crowd at East Carter. When you play hard and you compete, people want to watch you, and that's what we're doing. And we got a really good group of kids, and they're well liked, and they're good students, and they're good people. And I think people. I said this back in September or October. I think they're starving for a winner here, and I think we're putting the pieces in place to do that eventually. Whether it's this year, I don't know, but we're putting the pieces in place to be a good team that people want to come and watch. And I think that's what there's a fine line there about people coming and watching you and then getting your student body behind you, and you got to put some wins together, and you got to give them a reason to come back, and people got to leave here and say, wow, that was fun, and those kids got after it, and that's what we're trying to do, and hopefully we'll continue to build on that.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.